Hi guys, welcome to another video here on my channel. For those of you that are new, my name is Lakia and welcome to the Chaotic Critic family. Here on my channel, I share planning and organizational videos plus so much more over on my blog chaoticcritic.com. The link is always in the description box. Today's video is the first installment to my low budget income series. I have been inspired by Shea Budgets and E. Michelle plans to really take control of my finances, at least, well, not just take control, but to document it as well. Back in July, I was hospitalized and I did not have a savings. Thankfully, I was working corporate at the time. I did have a salary and I did not work the whole month of July, but thankfully I had an amazing boss who, because of my situation, did give me my full salary for July. But being that I care so much about my mental health and recovery, I decided to leave my corporate job a month and a half later, and that has affected my income tremendously. I'm no longer salaried, which means I don't know exactly what all of my paychecks are going to be. Now, when I was salaried, I was only getting paid once a month, which was a whole different ball game because I was paid in my previous jobs working by week. I'm getting paid bi-weekly. So now that I've left the corporate world, I am babysitting. I decided to jump right into something else instead of sitting home. I'm doing babysitting, and for someone that deals with depression and anxiety, babysitting has helped a lot to just keep my mind clear and positive energy around me. But I don't want to find myself in a position like that again, where I don't have a savings, where I'm looking for money, where I'm stressed about paying bills. It doesn't help the situation at all. It actually hinders it even more. So that's why now, at 27 years old, it's about freaking time that I take this seriously. So the planner that I'm going to be using for this journey is my Happy Planner. This is the Budget Planner extension pack. And for those that are wondering about the cover, this is an Erin Condren cover from a notebook that I had. I just cut it off and hole punched it and put it in here. And being that this is a little bit shorter than the classic cover, I can quickly flip to the month at hand. Now, other than that, the extension pack, I do have folders in the back here for information, and then I have my stickers. I took my stickers out for the purpose of this video, but I have Christy Ann Design stickers. These are the ones that came with the extension pack, and then I also have the budget book. And so I thought I'd start in January and just really go over everything that I have. I laid out, for the most part, all of my bills, but I'm going to start writing them out now. And this is not going to be in any particular order. I have been so horrible at keeping up with my bills. I do not have a lot of them on auto pay, and some of them I even have them, I'm like delayed in payment, which of course adds fees, or I am behind in payment because of my situation that happened in July. So these first few months are all about catching up and making everything current. So that is my goal for January to March, is to bring everything current. So I know that I have my health insurance, and my health insurance is $123.09. Then I also have my accidental insurance. I'm just going to write these out for the sake of the video. Okay, so then I have my accidental insurance, and that is $7.53. All right, then let's see what else we have. Then there's my car insurance, which is always due on the 7th. And that one is $137.34. I would love to pay my car insurance 6 months in advance, but I'm not there yet. All right, so after the car insurance, I also have my life insurance, which is on the 15th. Oh, I kind of messed that up, but whatever. And that's $42.99. And for my Kohl's, which is one of the credit cards that I have, that is due on the 21st. I usually have a $35 payment, but this month is $103 because I messed up and it was not directly taken. So for this one, I'm going to put set up auto pay for the $35. And then the other one that I forgot to put is my car note. And I'm putting where that comes from. And that, my car note is $283.58. And I'm just trying to think, do I have any other bills? I don't think I have like anything else. Oh, I do. I'm forgetting that I have Verizon and I have Verizon Fios. Both of those, I'm honestly not sure when they're due because these are two that I am behind in. So I just need to write in the current amount that's due. So this is $279.85. And for my Verizon account, it is $360.73. And then down here in the notes for my Verizon, I'm going to break that down. I messed this up. So this is actually the Fios and this is the Verizon Wireless. Okay, but anyway. All right, so for Verizon Wireless, it's $300.73 and past due, which is what I'm going to pay first, is the $93.09. So then the remaining is going to be $360.73 minus $93.09 is $267.64. So that is going to be the remaining. And then coming over to my Fios, this is the number that makes sense. So this is going to be the monthly. This makes most sense. And I'm going to go ahead and get my mild liner or a highlighter of some sort. Actually, I'm just going to take this green one. This is one of those Crayola fine tips. So I'm just going to put the monthly payment and it's $267.64. I think it might even be like $266, but that's just an estimate there. And then coming back to my Fios, it is $279.85. And then as far as what is past due, it is $134.96. And then the remaining will be, do that. The remaining will be $279.85 minus $134.96. So that brings it to $144.89, and that makes sense because I did end up renting a movie. All right, so when it comes to the due dates for my Verizon Fios and my Verizon Wireless, these are the dates, the 9th and the 29th, and these are the two that I need to bring current. Everything else, I'm literally like, I'm behind, but these I'm like super behind. So these two I'm gonna tackle first. Now also on my list, these are like the regular stuff that I have to pay. But also on my list, I have therapy. And I'm just gonna put that in. This is $35 a visit. I also have my psychiatrist, but I'm not going to my psychiatrist until March, so I won't worry about that. And then I have my rent, and this is going to be on a weekly basis. And I want to get into the habit of giving $100 to $150, being that I'm going to be picking up extra sources of income. And then when you times that by 4, let's see, times that by 4, it'll be anywhere from 150 times 100. No, I'm doing that wrong. 100 times 4, so that's from 400 to 600. So I really want to be able to pay the $150 a week, because before I was paying $600 a month for rent, and I also cover the cost of my grandmother's phone and everything, because that's who I live with. So that is why my rent is much cheaper. And then another thing that I need to add to my list is for my car is AAA, and I don't know when the date is, but it's going to get paid the week of 1/1, and that's like, I'm gonna say $60, and then I'll put the actual down here. As for what I did pay for the month, I did pay my health insurance, and my accidental insurance is going to be paid. This is an automatic payment, my accidental insurance, and so is my life insurance. So both of those are going to come out. And then once I pay this $103, it's going to go back down to $35 for Kohl's, and that's going to be an auto payment as well. My car, once I bring that current, I'm literally like 2 weeks behind. That will be auto pay, and then I'm going to try to get my health insurance. So when I mean bring them current, I want them to all be auto pay. So that is my bill pay checklist. And I also am taking this journey with my boyfriend. So we will flip over to what he has going on right now, because he's going to be taking on this Verizon bill as we do share the account. So he's going to be paying it from his. So I'm just going to put an L here and an M here for his. All right, so he has in the savings, well, he has his rent, and this is going to be weekly, and it's 100. Both of us still live at home, so that's a plus. But that's another reason why we're going on this journey together, because we want to be able to put our funds together and save more, since we both are in a position in which we're living at home. And then he's going to take on the Verizon wireless, and that is going to be $93.09, and this is going to be paid on, let me see, this is going to be paid, I know I said the 9th, but I have something else that's very important. So this is going to be paid on probably the 18th. So that'll be paid on the 18th, and then we can schedule the other one. The other amount is $144. So we can do 100 on the 25th, And then the week after, we can do on 1/1, on 2/1, we can do the 44. So this is just a guesstimate right now, because we are saving for something very important to us. We're saving for WrestleMania. That's one of the first things that we're saving towards, but everything will be paid. We've been saving for this for quite some time now. So that is the bill pay. And then as for his check, I'm gonna go ahead and take one of these. I didn't do the monthly expenses because this is a page I'm not sure exactly if I'm gonna be using. This is something I might do after, actually, this month at a glance page, because I don't really have like all this. I don't have all that. So right now I'm just focusing on the bills, and I am no expert. I don't know if there is a right way to do this, but I'm just sharing with you guys my process, and I am open to suggestions in the comments below. All right, so I'm gonna put in his check from this past week, which was December 28th. Before tax was, and then after, I want to put in both of those. And I'm gonna go ahead and cut this down the middle, and I'll use the other page, the other half of this later on. All right, so let me go into his account. I know that from this he took out 160. 120 was transferred to me, and this was his, so that's a total of 280 with a remaining balance. Oh wait, and then from that we also put 50 in the savings, so then that's 280. I'll move this. 280 plus 50, that's 330. So then the remaining balance, we're probably gonna put another 50 in there to make that 100 for this month. 207. Okay, so these apps take forever to open. Yeah. Okay. So the remaining is, what was it? The total in the first place, 388. 10 minus 330. 10. So let me put that up here. 388, 10. Let me reverse that. I wrote in the wrong spot, but whatever. Again, I am like a freaking newbie at this, y'all. 414.20. So that's that. And when we separate the 388 minus the 330, that's $58.10. And there was already 30 from previous check. So that was 30 left over after we did like shopping and stuff. So as of, what is today? 12/30, there is $81.75. That's such a damn odd amount. That is so odd. That is so odd. Let me see why that is. Okay, so I'm gonna put approximately. So that is where his check from 12, I don't know why I said it like that, 12/28, that's where his check went. So I'm just gonna put that into here, and then I am babysitting on the 31st. You guys will be seeing this on the 5th. So that's gonna end up paying for the AAA, because we pay that at the top of the year. It's a one-time charge for the year, and then that's it. So that is that. Oh, coming over here, that was paid, and yeah, no, actually I can't even like mark this off. So I'm still like playing around to see if this is going to work. This is right now. And then I went and put out his stuff here, and I will be having my boyfriend in another video to talk more about our goals and stuff financially. So that's going to be coming in a later episode. But that wraps it up. That is it for January. That is the first episode of my low budget income series. And I call it a low budget income series because between the both of us, we're making, I'd say, we're making $3,200 a month. But when you separate that out, being that we do live in two different households, I make a good $1,600 a month, and he can make, we both would make actually anywhere from $1,400 to $1,600 a month. And with all the expenses and stuff, this does not even include my medical expenses. This is just stuff I need to catch up on. So I'm actually going to put in a sticky note here. And so that is considered debt. I don't know if there's like a page in here for that, like a debt payoff kind of thing, but I'm definitely going to need to add that in and start paying on my medical expenses. That is not going to happen probably in either January or February, to be completely honest, because I want to bring my important stuff current, and then I will start on paying the medical stuff. And then other than that, we do have our savings for WrestleMania, and as of 12/21 we had $800 saved, and now as of 12/30 the grand total is, what's the grand total? Hello, $860. And actually I'm gonna go ahead and scratch that, because what I'm about to do is from the $81.75 I'm gonna take 50 away, and that's gonna bring it down to $31.75, which is fine because he has cash on him, so he'll be perfectly fine. So as of, I'm going to put as of 1/1 in the savings, there will be, because right now it's 860. And we'll have 910. And then from our goal of 1,500 minus 910, we have 590 more to save. And if we were to do, so this is good that we have this at the top of January, because we want to purchase the tickets by here. So even if we were to put away 1, 2, 3, 4, we'd have to do 150. 150 times 4 would get us to the 600, and that's exactly where we need to be to go ahead and buy them. And honestly, I'd be even more comfortable carrying it into here just to make sure that everything else is taken care of, and then putting away more money here and then purchasing them. So the tickets are going to either be purchased the 25th or on the 1st, and hopefully I'll be able to find even cheaper seats, because from what I'm seeing from StubHub is that the tickets are like $400 something in the sections that we want to sit in. We're getting 3 tickets for my boyfriend, myself, and my brother. So, oh, and I forgot to add in one more thing to my bill. Here is my PNC. This comes out on the 7th, and it is $7. It's a PNC service charge, and this is auto. And the reason I get the service charge is because I do not have a direct deposit right now, which really sucks. So hopefully with everything else I have coming up that I'll be able to get rid of this charge, because that'll be good. But when it comes to the total for my monthly expenses for this month, I'll go ahead and add that up. And I'm adding up the past due amounts versus the actual balances, which is up here. All right, so the total is actually $925.58, which makes more sense. I had forgot to add in my car. So these sticky notes are going to come in handy. Everybody has their own way of doing things. Shea Budgets and E. Michelle have a great system that they have going on. But this is what I'm working with now. And if I find this extension pack not to be really helpful for me and I need to, you know, just go to pen and paper, then I'll do that. But I at least wanted to give it a try. And the only thing that I can say about this extension pack is that I do wish I had a few more columns. Like how this one in the expense tracker has cash, credit, debit, need, want. I like this, the different options, whereas with here it's just due date, amount paid. I wish it had like a due date and then the amount, the total balance, the amount, and then paid. So I wish I had an extra column. But honestly, I could end up splitting this one down the middle and separating it, which is what I might do for February. So that is it. That is the first episode of this low budget income series. If you have any questions, suggestions, please leave them in the comment section below. The next episode is going to be all about where the hell did my money go in 2018. And I'm not just talking bills. I'm talking about all the extra stuff that I spent, whether it was on planner supplies, if I went out somewhere, and my oh my goodness, the death of me, food. That is where a lot of my money went. So that is episode 2, where the hell did my money go in 2018? So thank you guys so much for watching. That wraps it up, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.